Hey BMHS, it's March the 12th.
And we've got the news for you this week.
Don't forget to buy your prom tickets at lunch on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Hey, I heard that some of the intro classes made some funny parody videos.
They sure did. Let's go check it out.
My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight. I'm sitting here in traffic on the Queensboro Bridge tonight. But I don't care, 'cause all I wanna do is cash my check and drive right home to you. 'Cause baby, all my life I will be driving home to you.
Say, I heard Leah is now the all-time highest point leader of Ballard basketball.
Wow-wee! Let's chuck it on south to Dana and them to see more.
Hey BMHS, do you like basketball? We're going to talk to Leah Shelley, Ballard Memorial's top scorer for the basketball team.
I'm Leah Shelley and I'm number 54 on the basketball team. It feels really great to be Ballard's top scorer, especially since it was my sister's record that I broke when I broke it in the regional game not too long ago. It was really great watching her do it as I grew up and watching her break it, and I got to see her be handled the ball, and so I always wanted to break her record when I grew up, and so it's always something I've aspired to do. I think what motivated me was my teammates, for one. They've always been behind me with everything that I've done, and I've always tried to be behind them, and my family and my friends, they've always asked me how close I was to the record, and they've always kept me motivated to keep going. Even if I was doing bad in a game, they would tell me it was okay and stuff like that. So I think really just family, friends, and definitely my coaches too. Couldn't have done any of the accomplishments that I've made without my teammates. They pass me the ball, and even if they have a shot, sometimes they would pass me the ball, and I could not do anything without my team. And I've always made sure I've tried to tell people that they've been very important in all the accomplishments that I've made.
Congratulations, Leah. Back to the Anchors.
Wow, we have a lot of spring sports going on.
Let's send it on to Vincent to get the dates.
Hello BMHS, welcome to the sports. There will be an away tennis match at Graves on Tuesday, and there will also be a track meet on Tuesday at Marshall. Now back to the Anchors.
Say Jenna, do you like breathing clean air?
I do. Let's go send it to Connor to make sure we can.
Welcome to Connor's Safety Show. Today, we're talking pollution. First, one thing you can do is start a compost pile. Take your lawn clippings or your leftovers from dinner, put them in a little pile. This seemingly pile of compost can fertilize your soil and make your ground healthy. Number two, a hard one. Try not to buy so much plastic. And what plastic you do buy, try and recycle. Eco-friendly and biodegradable products are better for the earth in the long run. Number three, bring a bag when you're grocery shopping. Instead of using all that useless plastic that's probably going to kill this adorable narwhal, use a bag you can use every time. Last but not least, it's the easy one, don't litter. I know it's hard for the laziest not to take control, but if you have some trash, just throw it away. And if you can't throw it away at the moment, just hold on to it. I guess that's it. See you next time on Connor's Safety Show.
Hey Reese, did you hear about that blood drive that happened on Friday?
Yeah, I heard it went pretty well. Let's send it on to Bryce to hear more about it.
Hey BMHS, I saved a life. Did you? Last Friday we had our annual blood drive. Let's send it to some of our students to see what they had to say about it.
I thought the blood drive went really well. We collected 32 units of blood, which is really good. That can save a lot of lives. And thank you to everyone who donated or worked or helped out in any way.
I, myself, also gave blood. I thought it was pretty cool. It was my first time giving blood, and it was a really cool process. I'm not real big scared of needles and stuff like that, so I thought it was actually pretty fun. They told me that I was a double, and I'm not really sure what all that means and stuff like that, but what I did find really interesting was that they told me that my blood would be going to newborn babies, trauma patients, and people having open heart surgery and stuff like that, and transplants and stuff. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I would most definitely do it again. That's all the information we have about our blood drive. I hope you can all participate next year. See you later, BMHS.
So Jenna, how was that FBLA trip last Monday?
It was a lot of fun. Let's send it to Kirsten to tell us a little bit more about what it was all about.
Hey guys, FBLA went to regional competition last Monday. Let's go see how they did.
I competed in the cybersecurity tests and I placed second. And then me and Bryce Haynes both worked together to create a digital video production and we placed first. To prepare for FBLA convention, I did some studying on the way there actually for the cybersecurity test, and somehow I was still able to place second. And for the digital video production, I was able to use all my knowledge I learned in multimedia to apply my skills. When we were there, we attended the opening ceremony and watched Wyatt give his speech for regional office. And then we went and competed, ate some lunch, waited around for closing ceremony, saw Wyatt get elected because he's awesome and I'm a great campaign manager. And then we got our awards and we headed home.
Okay. So when we went to convention last week, we had around 40 students go and compete in many different events, and we had 13 different events that we qualified for state. State is in April, and we'll be taking those students. It ends up being, I think, 19 students altogether, because several were in group events. We did have one student run for a regional office, and it was Wyatt LaPratt, and he qualified as the regional reporter, and so next year he will be helping to plan all the different events through FBLA that we will do regionally, and so I will be helping as one of the advisors throughout that. I was nominated as one of the outstanding regional advisors, and then out of the 6 that were nominated, then it went down to 2, and the 2 of us won, Miss Gaddis from Graves County and myself. And now we go on to state as possibly the outstanding advisor of the state. So our officers at the beginning of the year had a meeting, and one of their goals was to receive this banner. It was very important to them because several other schools last year competed for it, and we didn't, and we were doing the things that qualified you for this. We just weren't sending in the right paperwork. And so when we found that out, our officers decided that was their goal. And their goal was to be number 1. They gave these to 3 different schools. It was bronze, silver, and gold, and we were the number 1 school for the local leadership challenge, which consisted of 15 different events that we had to participate in, and we participated in all but 3, and we still have those to possibly compete in before state, and we're in the running for the bronze, we're in the running for the platinum award at state.
I didn't see FBLA did very well this past week. Maybe you should join next year. Now let's kick it back to the anchors.
That's it for the news this week, BMHS.
And I love all of you. I will catch you next week on the news. Thank you.